Hello, good morning Malaysia. This is Gerryko here, and it is whatchamacallit, wait a minute, production. Today I would like to talk about two topics. Topic number one is internet service providers or ISP and other various things like laptops and shit. So yeah, I am sorely pissed off, very pissed off at TMNet. I have a Fibrewire. They are very good in terms of what you call it, speed. You can get 500 kilobytes per second, and that means every 2 seconds you get a download of 1 megabyte, and that's bloody fast. It's good for downloading. It's very good for downloading. This is my artwork as a side note, and this is the completion or almost completion of 80% of this artwork. Slow pan. I would like to say that sometimes the customer service is pretty awesome. In my previous two calls to them, to their whatever service call centers, but this morning I am very pissed off with the internet, and maybe that is why the person who I called, Malay lady or Malay girl, was also kind of like pissed off with me. So when you are a troubleshooter, definitely you'll be facing customers who are pretty hostile, because when you have internet that does not work, that does not connect, that there is a problem with it, you must expect that the customer will be sorely pissed off. So I want to complain about TMNet. There are two companies that provide this Fibrewire unlimited unlimited downloads or bandwidth or whatever. There are TMNet, Telekom Malaysia. I think is semi-owned by the government, therefore it's government. Okay, semi-government, that means its whole is mostly government. When it comes to the private sector, that means it's just a small little part of it is private, that handles the hiring of personnel, whatever, and also to provide a legal way of siphoning money out of the government into private hands. That's the private sector. Whereas in the government sector, unfortunately, we have maybe administration, the useless managers and useless CEOs and whatnot, the ones who are useless. So, well, that tells you about Malaysia. So this entity, this Telekom Malaysia, used to be fully government, but since then it's not. Maybe because they just needed some excuse or somewhat, just because they need somewhere to invest in or put the taxpayers' money into, so that the grubby little politicians can get their hands on the money and their supporters as well. So fuck that. So TMNet, and we have Maxis. Maxis is fully private, so I don't know how they work, but there are two choices, either Telekom Malaysia and Maxis, or Maxis. So seriously, now I'm considering changing from Telekom Malaysia to Maxis. It is fucking shit. I don't know what's the problem with this. There is no internet connection. There's nothing. This is a fucking problem. This is a big fucking problem. If they can't give you a very good service, then what's the point of going for Telekom Malaysia? You must also try Maxis. This is my rant. Okay, this is my rant on this Telekom Malaysia. The broadband is no problem. The broadband is very good, very fast, very stable. But once the internet is off, it is fuckingly hard to get back the internet on. Look at this. There's a power, and next to it is the internet. That internet is supposed to be blinking or have a stable fluorescent green color. It is not having it now. And that's the bloody fucking problem. There's nothing wrong. This is now I know, is the router. Okay, this is the router. There's nothing wrong with the modem. The modem is the black thing. The modem works. Okay, the internet phone works, no problem. But why is the internet not working at all? That is what I want to talk about today, and I have already talked about it. And the customer service person says, okay, it's maybe it's just a what you may call it, a standard thing. The girl or woman said that they will charge me $50 for my next bill if there is a problem with the site. What the fuck does that mean? A problem with the site? This service that they are providing is supposed to cover everything warranty. This is supposed to be called a customer satisfaction, but I am not bloody satisfied at all. 50 ringgit is small chump change, no problem. I got loads of money, but I am not satisfied at all. I know I'm angry and I'm emotional, definitely. If you are in my situation, you would be too, especially when internet is very important for my livelihood. I mean, for my entertainment needs. 50 ringgit for a site problem. What the hell does that mean? That means I asked the customer officer what it means, and she told me that, or if there's some loose wiring and shit, they will like, well, charge me 50 ringgit. Okay, that's strange. I'm living in a high-rise building, so if there's wiring that's loose and it's not my fault, they're gonna charge me 50 ringgit for that. What the fuck does that mean? And why should I be charged 50 ringgit for something that is not my fucking fault? And I seriously think it is not a problem site. It is, what I believe is, it is something to do with the software and their whatever. Software, it's a software problem, not a physical problem. Maybe the router is, or what they call modem is broken or something. I've changed the gray one, this one, the router, so, but the problem is back. This black one, the modem, I haven't changed. Seems to be no problem with there. So that's about it. I'm fucking pissed off, very pissed off with videos. I'm very disappointed with Telekom. What to do? It's a almost semi-government entity. You have nothing but trouble. So as a side note, I want to talk about, I just want to say, tell you about my purchases that I did at Sunway Giza at what do you call this place? Village Grocer, which is, I think, affiliated with Jaya Grocer, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. I think so, because they sell premium stuff, and you won't get half price there like you get in Tesco, unfortunately. So I bought this at 5 ringgit. It's written here 6 ringgit, but I got it for 5 ringgit. I was quite surprised at the cashier counter. So they must have updated their system. Forgot to update their labels and put it at 5 ringgit. So Thyme, which I believe cannot live in our hot KL. This is Thyme, 5 ringgit. And also I bought 5 ringgit this parsley, Italian parsley. It's just a fancy word for parsley. Oh, was it celery leaf? What the fuck? Is it parsley or celery leaf? Oh fuck, I think I bought the wrong one. Celery leaf. What am I going to do with this? It does not have smell at all like parsley. So fuck it, I think I bought the wrong one. Fuck. Shit. Goddamn. So that's it I want to talk about, and TM is still not blinking at all. Okay. The fella told me that to turn it off and turn it on, there's a sequence. Router, the grey one, turn that off first. God damn it. Then turn off the damn black box, or what do you call it? Modem. So wait for 15 seconds and turn it back on, whatever fucking shit. I'm pissed off. I'm very, very pissed off. And it's not helping the fact that the customer is also a bit tired. Maybe it's the haze. So I think I have to blame Indonesia, which I have already done many times. This bloody haze is really, really bad. Although I don't smell the burning wood, but the visibility level is pretty bad. Maybe you can see about 1 kilometer away. That seems to be like not that bad. It's not like 10 meters of visibility only, but you just don't want to go out in this type of weather. I mean, if you're in Cameron Highlands and you get this type of weather, it's okay. It's clean. It's just mist. But here in KL, it's just fucking haze. So turn on the modem first, the black one, and then the white one, the what do you call router. Okie dokie. So that's about it. I don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to face these two stupid boxes. Two fucking these stupid boxes. I want to talk about something else. I have to like have a smoke. So this has been a Gerryko angry production, and also known as a wait a fucking minute production. See you Malaysia, and hopefully TM will solve this right now. Bye bye.